Hey guys, welcome to another farming simulator on Manchester map. So we're going to be carrying on mowing. We do have the tractor up in field 6. Planting that up, it shouldn't take too long, then we'll fast time. Hoping actually we can get this field done. So find the working lights. I'm hoping to get this field mowed. Fast time it, and then we may get a second cut down. I don't know. And we can start the harvest. Another harvest! Whee! I don't know if we'll get this field done, but it doesn't matter if we don't. Do whatever. Just want to get it out of being somewhat duskish. Duskish? No. Yeah, dusk. Pretty sure that's the right terminology for it. So, hope you guys have had a good week. Yes. Pretty much same as usual. All good here. Doing the farm sim stuff, playing on Ark. Me and Banky have been talking and possibly going to start up a series like I was saying about in at the time of me recording this, today's video you would have seen. So I don't know what you guys think of that. As for anything with Moose and Recon, those guys, they're into the forestry. I think Banky kind of likes forestry, so he may branch off and do stuff with them at some point, but I'm not. I don't think I will be touching forestry for a very long time. As much as it is fun playing with the others, I get bored of it. It doesn't keep my attention. That's just me personally. I know a lot of you guys like it. That's where I stand on the forestry stuff. And I don't know when me and Banky are gonna go record some stuff. How about we're gonna do it, I don't know. That we need to discuss. Come on now, be nice. I would be going about doing it. Now I'm doing this in hopes that I do actually have a windrow. If I don't, I'm kind of SOL. As you can see, there is a lot of grass to row up. Now, I think you can put bales of grass in the thing over there. I'm not 100%, but for that we'll need a loader of some sort. So, vicious circle. So I'm probably just going to make the bales to sell. Could even make them into hay bales to sell. I don't know. That is a possibility. I'll cut out on using the windrow, but we will definitely have to use the windrow. So it could save us a little bit of time, I don't know. Really not sure on that one. How's he doing? Maybe able to even see it. Can you see it? Is that it though? No, it's a bush. I don't know where it is. I know roughly where it is, but I don't think you can see it. Yeah, nice scenery. Time I was going to bed this morning, it was late as usual. That's me, that's my sleeping schedule. I just looked out my bedroom window and it took a few minutes actually, to just sit there and sit there and just watch. And I'm on the flight path for the airline, as many of you may be. But you could see them all going into London Heathrow. It was 6, coming up to 7 o'clock. Could even been around 7 o'clock, I wasn't sure. In the morning. And you just looked up and you could see the sun rising. And the orange yellowy glow in the contrails of the planes. It just looked phenomenal. It really did. And of course that may spark an argument in the comments I'm going to put to bed right now of they're not contrails, they're chemtrails. Seriously, are people that stupid nowadays to call them chemtrails? And up there it is minus 50 Celsius. Okay, when you walk out and it's minus 5, minus 3 Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit, I'm not sure, below freezing temperatures, let's say, for both Fahrenheit and centigrade, do you see your breath when you switch on your petrol, gas vehicle? Do you see vapor, condensation coming out the tailpipe? Okay, you think of a jet that's burning at thousands of degrees, just like a combustion engine. Yep, it's water vapor hitting cold air, so it turns to steam, effectively. Same as your breath. So basically the cars are going by, and you see that mist coming out the back, tailpipes. Are they chemtrails too? Ugh, it bugs me when people say that. It's just, how stupid are people nowadays to still think that? Back in the day maybe, but really? I don't know. But anyway, it looked amazing. I took a photo. I don't know if you guys want, I'll put it up on the Facebook fan page. Links in the description of the fan page. And I'm still getting a lot of people following me on Twitch, as much as I appreciate it. I don't stream on Twitch anymore, guys. It's got its bonuses in as far as banning people and bots, but for me, being a YouTuber, that's all of my people are on YouTube. YouTube's better. YouTube is so better for that type of thing, so YouTube's where I'm staying. Yeah, that's my home for streaming. It probably always will be now. They'll get better and I lag. Well, that just completely locked up there. I can see him, if not becoming as good as Twitch, maybe better. And for YouTubers that are starting to do live streams, it's just better. It really is, because all of their viewers are already on YouTube. Now, for a Twitch streamer to be trying to branch over to YouTube, yeah, it's catch-22, same as it is for me, to try and pull all of my viewers over to Twitch when I was streaming on Twitch. So, as much as I appreciate it, I still need to do a couple of second live streams saying, hey guys, I don't no longer stream on Twitch, I stream on YouTube. Dump up the URL or whatever. Whether Twitch would take kindly to that if they actually have people looking at that stuff and pull it, I don't know, but that's where I do my stuff. Now for the biggest streamers out there that have all their subscribers and stuff like that, well, they'll always stick to Twitch because they've got the money in Twitch right there, the subscriptions and stuff like that. That's how they survive. I'll use Squirrel as an example because he's the only person that I know of that's really done this, and I mean I know of. I know there's people that have probably done it. Quit his full-time job. He's got a family, he's got a wife, he's got a house he's probably got a mortgage on and all that good stuff. To be able to quit that full-paying job to go and do this full-time takes a lot of balls, but if it wasn't for Twitch, would he have been able to do it? Because obviously he makes quite a lot of revenue from that. So that's... it's got its pros and cons. If you make it big on Twitch, well, you're going to be staying on Twitch now. But face it, I'm not saying you won't, but the most people that watch my stuff probably aren't to that extent. I know I'm most certainly not. I just like the YouTube videos better, to be honest, than streaming constantly like they do. They've got big, heavy streaming schedule, not necessarily squirrel, other YouTubers, other streamers, entertainers. Me, I stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And that's been disrupted because I've been playing Ark. And Friday, I only managed to get one of the live streams up on YouTube, and one I accidentally deleted. That was my bad on that one. And Sunday's live stream was just shambles. I had to get rid of it. I wasn't impressed. We're over halfway done. Awesome. It's working. She is definitely working. I may see what win row we've got. I really don't know whether to just bail this or win row it and make it into hay. That is the dilemma I am at right now. I'll have to see what gear we've got. Great scheme of things, I probably don't have anything other than a mower to use with this. But if push comes to shove, I could go up each and every row, but we'll need to get a win row in rear. In the grand scheme of things, realistically, is what I was going to say. So I also, okay, I don't know if I said yet, but I deleted OEB's real terrain from this video. I want to test it already in Cobra. People were saying, or someone saying, that it was the machine causing the issue, not necessarily OEB's real terrain. That it could very well be. I'd imagine the Unimog should have plenty of power and weight to do that. I could put the rear weight on, and that would probably help with that tremendously, so we could always explore that option. I want to see, without real training, if it causes my issues. The bouncing of the articulated tractors was still doing it without real training. I'll show you that in a minute. As of yet, you've not actually seen that tractor, and it's now finished, as you can see. So we'll be looking at that in a minute. The reason I'm giving it a hard time is they know there's an issue. You put a plough on, they've got to know this anyway. You put a plough on, the bigger two stock ploughs on a stock tractor, and they'll crab sideways, go in different directions in the field, to the point of you cannot physically use them. It just makes ploughing impossible. The normal ones are just attached to the 3-point hitch, have no issues. If they're solid mounted, they don't really pivot. But the ones that pivot in the middle, kind of like this does on the 3-point hitch there, you can see where it pivots. Forget it. It's just goes from being directly behind the tractor to way out, like almost trying to get past the tractor. Well, it's brutal. Now I'm pretty sure, almost 100% sure I'll go as far as saying that. That's real train causing that, and they don't think they've patched it. And I am using the hotfix. Well, I was. I've deleted the file now and I'll re-download it and re-put in the hotfix and hope. So we shall see. That's why I'm giving it a hard time. They've not fixed their issues or really come out and said, hey guys, yeah, it does have issues, we're working on it. Like I've said in the past, I've got no issues with David Oldfield. But if it does have an issue with the mod, then hey guys, you got a fantastic mod, you need fixing it. It's a shame. It's a shame to see a good thing go to waste, maybe. Big question mark on it, because we don't know if they could be working on it. Like I said, and I'll repeat myself a few times, I'm not hating on it by any means. Nice to see that mod working. So we'll see. Leave it out for a little while, and if I notice the issues have gone, well, we know what it was, that's all I can say. We'll see how far we'll get on this field. And we've got plenty of grass down. Probably whip around the windrows, no, the ends, and neaten them up, top and bottoms. We'll do this pass and we'll head over to the Johnny Deere and get it all squared away. We'll fertilise the fields, because I don't think they've been fertilised actually. Foul of that one last time, and I forgot to fertilise one of the fields, and it did affect my yield quite badly. How are we looking for fuel? 32 litres. Yeah, we're getting one. Need to put some diesel in the tank. Okay, we'll just stop about there. Put the parking brake on, but we'll leave the tractor going. There it is. Look at those shadows. They look epic. Where are we? Okay, perfect. Stop. Exit. And what I meant by the rocking is I'll stop on the road and you'll see in a minute. That there. Real train isn't in, so... Kind of twitches and stops. It's interesting. Wonder what's causing it. There's the strip joint of the garage. What is that? I think it's like a little forestry area, just to please the people that have to have forestry on here. So we've got that planted. It does miss a few spots. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Blah, blah, blah. Alright, we will wash this off too as we are done. Quit. Would you disappear? That's done, and yes, we'll clean the tractor as the job's done. Ploughing, cultivating, seeding, it's all done, so it deserves a bath. So like I say, midway through it, you're probably, unless it's really affecting the tracks and mechanisms, you're probably not going to give it a bath. If it's going to be sat for a little while, you will, that's for damn sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can use bales in that. Like I say, I'll try. Curious. Oh, we do have a windrow. Happy days. Happy days, happy days. It's only a smaller windrow. Do we have a header? No? Okay, that doesn't matter. I'm happy with just having a windrow, to be honest. Had a feeling I saw one over there, but I wasn't sure. That's filling up. Yeah, we're good on fuel. We need to fill. Oh, I can be the home for this guy. Park and brake. Jump into the fertilizer. Fill up. I'm pretty sure that field's been done, but I'll check. Just kind of put a boom off to the side and see. Actually, thinking about it, it may be best off just going over and starting from that side. At least we can stretch the booms out and get adjustment on a width. Start off on this side and hopefully end up down there somewhere. And wait for a couple of seconds and you should see the second wheel. Oh yeah, this turned out. I don't know what stage the 4-wheel steer kicks in. Kinda wish it was an option. But of course, giants don't believe in that. Actually, it's kind of hard to tell what you're fertilizing, to be honest. For the most part, we may just be able to turn out of the field, especially if we're just going up and down. Realistically, 2 passes. 3 more than likely, and we're done. Once I get my booms about right. Of course, this is a slow task. Giving myself options for screenshots actually. And we're at the end of this row. Yeah, field, what was it? Field 7. What am I getting? Yeah, we'll be able to turn around without even being on the field. Awesome. Prefer that. Save destroying more crop than we need to. We can line up. A little bit of overhang, I don't care for. I don't mind. At least I know it's going to be a nice straightish line. I can't remember what happened here. I think there was a chunk that got missed or didn't get seeded or whatever. You can see where that's been destroyed. It's left the green line outside the render distance. I hope in 17. They've got a custom game engine, and your custom game engine is not good enough where you have a render circle. I mean, come on, Giants, you gotta fix that, because it makes everything look nasty. Screenshot. It makes everything look blurry. Make the game look so much nicer. And if their game engine can't handle it, maybe it's time you outsource and maybe get rid of Giant's engine and come up with a different game engine. Unreal, something like that. If they used a mainstream game engine, can you imagine what this game would look like? It would look phenomenal. but would it cope with the physics of the game? That's the problem. And really, when it comes down to it, Giant Software have always had an issue with physics, it seems. When it comes down to the physics, it's just another one of those crappy generic simulation games that really have crap physics anyway. And crap graphics, but FarmSim does have decent graphics. Some people may not think that's decent, but look where the game was at one point, and look where it is now. It's amazing. Even in the physics department, it's come along so much. But as a company, it seems, comparing it to other games, they've got a long way to go. And they definitely need to stop using their own engine, maybe. Say maybe, because maybe they don't. Maybe they don't feel like that, but whatever's easier for them, I guess. They've spent the hard time to code their own engine, game engine. Maybe they need to delve a little deeper into the code. I don't know how big the team is, from what I heard a little while back now. They were only very small. But we shall see. I've learned in Farming Simulator not to hold my breath on something spectacular to come out from them. There's a lot of things we want, there's a lot of things the game needs, to be completely honest, just to give a longevity. If it wasn't for the mods, and face it, hopefully they've woken up, because this year, as it's getting close to being almost done for FarmSim 15, in the great scheme of things, was crap. The mod teams, most of them aren't around, most of them have not produced any mods for the new version, and most people really are just getting mods of people have ported across and redoing them up. Comparing it to FarmSim 13 for the mods, yeah, it's got nothing on 13. It really doesn't. 13 kicked its ass all day long for mods, and I know a lot of people that still play 13 because it has a lot of the nice mods. Graphically, is it as nice? Nope. Even some of the mods. Ego's tractors are 15 quality right from the get-go. I don't think he would have had to do much for the texturing, but should I say. You never know. They have put in a mod that has been in a modded part of the game for so many years, and that's washable tractors. As far as I'm aware, that's been in there since 2011, probably even 09. Washable machinery has been modded into the game. And eventually they've gone, hey, people actually like that, so who knows. Forestry mod come out in 13 for the game, so they put it into 15 pretty damn quick. Well, that could spark up the rumour of, is BM Modern actually contracted by Giant Software? Oh, there's a rumour that could start a good one. I heard that from Raven, and Raven apparently saw that somewhere on the forums, I believe he said to me. Oh, what is true? Nobody knows. I think I may have fertilized this, actually. We will find out pretty quick here. So I'll just do one quick blip as soon as it's... Nope, haven't fertilized it. So this is the fertilizing video. The next video will be harvesting for sure. And baling. I'm baling. Can't forget the baling. So hopefully you guys aren't getting bored of this type of stuff. Some people like watching me actually do the stuff. Some people may not. Who knows? We will finish this off camera at some point. We may even finish it on stream and get it ready, and then go on to Holzhausen. May even do some silage on Holzhausen. The reason I haven't really done that as well, it's a small yard, and the stuff we've got, we're using those bunkers as storage. Fortunately, that map's got no storage, really. It's disappointing in that fact. Why on earth did it miss a few lines all the time? It was okay down there, and then once it started getting up the hill, it started missing lights. Interesting. Now I could go the opposite direction, going this way along, but what I was thinking by going this way is we haven't really got any trees to glide into. In as far as turning around. Down there we're going to run into some issues, so we may have to change up the patterning we do and actually turn in the field, destroying a little bit more crop. But if we have to do that, we have to do that, there's no biggie. No biggie at all. So unlike yesterday's video, we're not going to end up hitting escape and saving just because I was using Courseplay and oh, I accidentally hit quit. I can't believe I did that. And it'd be interesting to see if anyone brings it up in the comments. I don't think they will, because it was around this time that that happened. I know some people watch to the end, and I treat you as my true subscriber, because you're sitting through the video and actually watching it. Most people, how far? 10, 15 minutes? Never 35. Never the full length. Have people ask me, why do you do 35-minute long videos? Some people like shorter videos, some people like longer ones. At the time, it was in between what people wanted. Going back when I first started the channel really, on Farm Sim, I was doing 15-minute videos because I thought that was about right. It's too short to do anything, it really is. Moose is now doing hour-long videos. I personally think that's too long for an hour. Too long, sort of. I don't think people really will sit there and watch it, personally. Let me know in the comments. But 35 minutes, I think that's a good in-between. I mean, for the most part, yeah, it sometimes takes us a little longer to get stuff done, and that is irritating, trust me. I'd rather get more done on the videos. But if people aren't going to sit there and watch a 35-minute video, what's the chances of them watching a full hour-long video? Or 40-minute video? Probably not that high. But you never know, you never know. So that's why I do the 35-minute videos. It's good for me. Renders quick. Uploads, well, the upload speeds for me are fantastic. They really are. And the render time, it varies. It's usually around the 45-minute mark. So if I was doing a 40 to an hour long video, it would probably take a little longer to render. That would be the downside. It really would. How many passes do we figure? 4? Maybe even 5. Maybe even 6. 1, 2. Yeah. It's going to be quite a few. We've left a line of fertilizing. That's where GPS comes in useful. And yeah, I have the GPS mod, but everyone learnt my issues, and I've not really played around with it since. So, oh well on that one. Just feels like I'm going so very slow, but I'm not. That's the cruise control limit working there. Nothing to do with me. I'm not controlling how fast I'm going on this one. It actually stopped us then, that was interesting. Yeah, we've got another few passes, that's for sure. These are like 41-meter booms. Don't think they may do bigger ones in real life, I'm not sure. But they're pretty impressive size. Not exactly small. We are coming up onto the 35 minutes, so yeah, we'll finish this off camera. The spraying will fast time. Finish mowing that, windrow it. Get some grass to sow. We will try putting it in the auto mixer, and if we can fill that with bales, perfect. I don't know if we can though, I'm really unsure about that one. No doubt some of you may know, or may not know. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. A little bit boring maybe, some of you may enjoyed it. Tried to keep me doing something, not just sitting around waiting for Corsair to finish stuff. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Friday is a shorter video, as normal, because of the live stream. I don't know what time that's going to be yet, so I'll let you guys know in Friday's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys later. See ya.